What's up, guys? This is me, Badil, and welcome back to another tech video. So today we're going to be looking at this gateway. Now, some of you probably came here for my short that I just uploaded, but yeah. Anyway, so guys, this is my gateway laptop. It has a broken battery. Well, I mean, obviously it's 20 years old at this point. The CPU is like released in 2007, I believe. This entire laptop is released in late 2007. So yeah, if you go 2 years into the future from now, it's going to be 20 years old. Let's look at the back here. There is a Windows Vista sticker, which I will not be showing you that side of it. But anyway, so guys, let me quickly bring down my mouse here because I don't really like using trackpads. But anyway, so guys, let me quickly open up here. So I actually did like tear it down to replace the thermal paste and CMOS battery. Guess what happened though? I managed to break the speaker wire. Let me quickly show you it. Let me quickly show you a photo. But yeah, I did manage to break the speaker, like the connector. So the speakers no longer work. But that's the only thing that I broke. Everything else is perfectly fine. Alright. Guess we all learned something, don't we? And also the speakers were dead anyways. But anyway, so these are the specs of the laptop. Okay, I pulled up GPU and CPU-Z. So we have the AMD Athlon X2. Ah yes, that would have been powerful in 2007. It's based off of the Griffin architecture. Has max TDP of 44 watts. Ah yes. That is very, very bad for battery life. It's socket S1. These are the instructions. It doesn't even support SS. It doesn't even support SSD 4 or 4.1 or 4.2. Yeah, and it doesn't even have L3 cache either. It's just got a megabyte of L2 cache. It's got 2 cores, 2 threads. Ah yes, what a beast. It'll still probably outperform a modern Celeron though. Let's quickly go over some main board. Actually, no, that's useless. Memory. It's got 4 gigs of DDR2. This actually is stock. So, from the factory, it came with a decent amount of RAM, especially for back in those days. 4 gigs of RAM was something to brag about back in the day. Now, it's the same amount that Chromebooks and phones have. Graphics. Oh yeah, let me just quickly switch over here, GPU-Z. It's got the ATI Radeon HD 3200 graphics. Now, it is based off of the Terascale series, I think. Yeah, this is Terascale. So yeah, pretty notable reputation. You wanna know something funny though? It has OpenGL, where is it? It has OpenGL 3.3 support, which is more than my i3 370M's integrated Intel HD graphics. So yeah, that just tells you how bad Intel HD was and how little support it had. But that means that this computer from 2007 or 2008 or whatever will be able to run the latest version of Minecraft because it has OpenGL 3 support. It's also got DX10 support, which means you know what we're gonna run on it, right? It's my favorite game ever, other than Minecraft. But anyway, so guys, the speakers don't work anymore. All right, let's quickly do a lookup. Pretty sure this is dedicated. Yeah, this isn't. This is where Windows 11 starts to become a bad idea, you know, to install on this ancient hardware. Let's just quickly let it load here. Yep, I'm not cutting this out. All right, okay. So it is an iGPU, but it is AMD's iGPUs, which have been known for being decent, okay? Not great, just decent. Alright. Yep, right there. Terascale. It's Terascale, so yeah, not bad. Terascale is a great architecture, other than AMD's driver support for it, which, yeah, not great. We're not going to talk about Terascale drivers. No way. Wait, this is half the power of a GT210. Ah, yes, that is some beast. That is a beast of a graphics card right there. when you're half the power of a GeForce GT 210. Well, it's just GeForce 210 apparently. But yeah, anyways, I think the gateway overclocked this to make up for its insanely lack of actual power. They overclocked it from 380 megahertz to 500 megahertz. Okay. Oh, right here. It's actually not overclocked. It's just right there. And this is the CPU. The X2 QL64. It's also been overclocked, as you can see, from its 35 watt to 44 watts. It's also upgradable, so I could like fit like one of these better CPUs. Oh wow. Okay, well, so yeah, anyways, let's get into the gaming, shall we? Let me quickly launch up the first game, which you all know it's my favorite game ever. Alright, BeamNG has just loaded in, and yes, 5 FPS. Alright, but anyways, guys, let's talk about the Windows installation here. This is Tiny 11, so you know I could actually get Windows 11 even like running on here. Hey, why can't I? Okay, there you go. Let's go and set to realistic mode here, the gearbox. Oh wow, that is there's quite a bit of input lag here. Okay, so look here. I want you to look really closely between my my keystrokes and the actual and the car braking. So S is the brake. Okay, S. Okay, there you go. What is that? That's like 3 seconds of input lag. This is unplayable. Like, I mean, I expected these graphics to be bad because, you know, it's like half the power of a GeForce GT 210. But I mean, I don't know, okay? I don't know. It just sucks. And also, this is the x86 version because in order to run the 64-bit version, you need to have either 8 gigs of RAM or more. And this is the max amount of RAM that this laptop can support, 4 gigs. Pretty sure if you find, like, matching sticks, you know, like the very, very rare God sticks for DDR2 laptops, you might be able to upgrade to 8 gigs of RAM, but honestly, I don't have the time to do that, nor patience. Also, this graphics card has 256 megs of video memory, so that also could be performance hit. I mean, I guess it's not as bad as 64 megs on the Intel HD graphics, so you know, it's not the worst. It's actually half the video memory of the this is actually only half the VRAM that my main laptop has. Alright. Yeah, this is obviously unplayable. It's getting an average of around 5 FPS, and probably I'm gonna have to say 1% lows are probably like 4 or 3. And also, by the way, guys, I just wanted to mention these 1% lows and average frame rates. They're all they're all estimates. I don't know how to use MSI Afterburner to like record a benchmark or whatever. So if you show me how to do that in the comment section, I will shout you out. Okay. Alright, anyways, on to the next game. Alright, our next game, which I benchmarked on the last laptop, is Drift Hunters. Okay. It's getting a solid 30 FPS, kind of like, you know, like last laptop. Wait, what? Oh, no, last laptop got like 60 FPS. The Pavilion, my daily driver laptop, I'm pretty sure, no, that, I don't know, okay, but it's probably similar-ish. But this is decently playable. Although, I would have expected this to perform better than the Pavilion, because the Pavilion has Intel HD graphics. And those Intel HD graphics are only 2 years newer than this actually decent, ATI Radeon graphics. I think this might be down to like a driver-based issue, which is where the terascaliness of this terascale iGPU comes into play here, and kind of, you know, kicks the performance in the face, you know. But yeah, anyways, this is playable. Okay, it's definitely usable, not optimal, but usable. Because 30 FPS, when you know, it's not that bad. I definitely would consider like getting modded drivers, but I don't think there's any modded drivers for the ATI Radeon 3200 here. Yeah, you can see that it's struggling to deal with the smoke effects, you know, when you like do the drifts. But yeah, anyways, not half bad, definitely usable, and on to the next game. Oh, and also while I load up another game here, this laptop is very, very cool. You wanna know why? It's got like this like touch bar thing, you know? I mean, even though these volume controls are useless because the speakers broke. But yeah, anyways, this is very, very cool laptop feature, you know. There's no buttons, it's just this bar thing. But yeah, anyways, back to the benchmarks. Alright, anyway, so guys, we are here in Madalin Stunt Cars multiplayer at the small window with lowest settings. Well, there's no settings. It's just this game. But anyways, as you can see here, both the CPU and the GPU, actually mostly the CPU here, is doing the work. All right, it's getting around 50 FPS, which is actually not half bad. But I mean, this is like a small window of the actual game, so yeah, not half bad. On more intensive maps, like there's like 3 maps in this game. This is the easiest one to run, I think. On more intensive maps, probably going to be worse frame rates. But yeah, on to the next benchmark. Oh, and a side note, while I'm launching early games here, but the reason why I have Madalin and Lunar is because I tested them both, and I chose to use Bad Client because Lunar Client takes like 4 business days to launch and runs like a little bit worse than Madalin. So yeah, just a side note there. Yeah, anyways, on with the benchmarks. Alright, so we have Necesse here, which, you know, I did a couple videos on my main channel. Running on lowest settings possible at native resolution. And this game is a bit, hitchy, okay? It's about a 50-50 chance if the game crashes while trying to load. Because what normally takes, like, seconds to load on a modern, fast, efficient laptop takes, maybe about 10-30 minutes to load. So yeah, that's actually like how long it's been. That just shows you the sheer speed of this beast. Anyways, on a simple 2D indie game like Necesse or whatever, it is getting 16 FPS. Not only that, but it's also very hitchy. Like if you have like a bigger like town, because this actually was a very a big town that I had, but the new updates resetted the entire map. So yeah. But anyways, with bigger towns, you're probably gonna get worse frame rates. So yeah, Necesse is a no-go unless if you're playing on like not doing a single boss fight and you're just playing a chill game. All right. Yeah. My other notes, very dodgy. Okay. Would not recommend. Anyways, on with the next benchmark. Another note with Necesse. While I was playing it. Like while, you know, like the world loaded and stuff, it did run a little better. It got up to 20 frames per second. So yeah, still bad though. Alright, the long drive here, or in other words, the slideshow drive, which is running at 1 frame per second and is currently frozen because we do not have enough RAM. In fact, I think, wait, how is that even possible? If the video memory and system memory is shared, how is that even possible? We're both 4 gigs of RAM here. How? Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and slowly move the camera. Yeah, this is horrible. You need, in order to play this game, you should have at least 8 gigs of RAM. Having 4 is just simply not enough. Like, yeah, you see those stutters? That's A, because the firmness that is the Athlon X2. And also the whole fact that we only have 4 gigs of RAM, and it is currently maxed out here. Wow, even with new thermal paste, this laptop was just never running cool. But yeah, it's 640 by 40. Actually, let's talk about the display. It's a 1366 by 768 panel. But yeah, after the CPU is loaded in, because of the better iGPU than the one on my Pavilion, which is Intel HD, because of the better iGPU, you do get better performance than on the Pavilion by a margin. Because remember, even though it is AMD, it is still an iGPU, and iGPU is bad, okay? Alright, but yeah, this is actually, while the world is loading in, this is actually remarkably playable now. Like, I mean, this is as playable as the Pavilion was. Like, other than, like, yeah, see, like, look at that. The RAM just gone down. After the world loaded in, I'm pretty sure it's, like, cached onto, like, the SSD or something, because this is a speedy, crucial MX SSD that's in here. And probably will live in here. But yeah, after putting in a speedy SSD, I'm pretty sure it's using like a ton of swap right now. Or the page file, or whatever you call it in Windows. But yeah, anyways, this is rather playable. No, you can do your long drivey on here in 640 by 480 lowest settings. Hey, we're almost getting 30 FPS. Yeah, GPU isn't actually the worst thing in the world. I've seen far worse, especially on that Pavilion. But anyways, on to the next benchmark. Alright, while Minecraft Madalin client is loading, because remember, Luna client takes like 4 business days. Let's talk about this laptop a little more, okay? So this is a 1366 by 768 panel that runs at 60 hertz. Right here, you probably have trouble reading it, but right there it says HD LED, LCD, whatever, I don't even know, okay? Look here, it comes with a free copy of Microsoft Office, probably 2008 or 7, I don't even know. But yeah, about the webcam, it is just your standard 640 by 480 30 FPS webcam. Not the worst, but definitely pretty darn bad. So yeah, this keyboard is actually decent, you know. I mean, like, sure, I don't really like the whole fact that if I accidentally like slip off the edge here, unlike on the Pavilion, the keys aren't the most stable. Okay, so your finger sometimes slips and hits the other key, and then that happens. Okay. So look, you're definitely not as good of a keyboard as the one on the Pavilion, but decent, okay? Decent. Like, this is not bad. I mean, like, so yeah. Yeah, like I said, Minecraft takes a couple days to load, okay? Even with the Madalin client installed, it is still pretty long. It still takes a while. Wait, what? Why did it log out? No, I'm logged in right there. Let's close it. Alright. Play. Launching. Alright, but yeah, this Athlon is struggling to keep up. Like, it really is. It's chugging along here. Like, we have... Like, this Wi-Fi is actually pretty decent. I did a Wi-Fi speed test. It's about 60 both up and down. 60 megabits. So yeah, this Athlon is chugging along. Let's see if we can even get Minecraft to launch, because if I remember correctly, it's like a 50-50 chance if Minecraft even launches. But if it doesn't launch, we're gonna try like general usage, okay? Which, I mean, doing the lookup page on GPU-Z took that long. It's gonna tell you a lot about the general usage on this laptop. All right, but anyways, let's get back to you when Minecraft is open. Guys, I'm back. I couldn't get Minecraft to launch. I had to end it. It kept crashing. But I do have some metrics that I'll put in the bottom left-hand corner while I open up Firefox here. You know, because it did launch before, and I did, you know, like, see the frame rate and run a benchmark on it. Premature benchmark that can't be shown in this video live, but you know. All right, let's go ahead and talk about general usage. Firefox update. Load, come on. Yeah. Oh, okay. There you go. Alright. Come on. Yeah, this is the average general usage experience. I think this is like an update tab. Let's close it. Alright. Okay. Let me just quickly get onto YouTube here. Oh, I'm gonna have to blur it out. Sorry, guys. There's some private information on there. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and wait. I think, okay, let's go ahead and do a new tab test here. You know what, let's go and wait for YouTube to load. That took like 30... Still going? Wow. Yeah, this is pretty slow. You know what? I think I think we're gonna have to install H.264.5, but I think that only works with Chrome, and I'm using Firefox. But you know what? It's fine. Let's test it without H.264.5. Even though, you know, like, everyone should use it if you have a computer that's this old. All right, let's go ahead and just watch Muye's 8K video here. Muye 8K. Let's wait for it to load. Alright, okay, let's see how long it takes for me to, you know, for when I click on it and to see how long it takes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, there you go. 11 seconds. Or around 10 seconds, actually. 10 seconds, that's not too bad. Alright, okay, let's go ahead and see here. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's struggling. That's 240p. That is bad. Okay, let's go ahead and open up stats for nerds here. 0 drop, but that is 240p. Or is it? It says 852. Okay. Oh, yeah, right there. Current output. 480p. Let's step it up here. Come on, you can handle standard definition video streaming. Oh, it's dropping frames. It is dropping frames. Just like how it dropped 1080, just like how Pavilion dropped in 1080p. Come on. Come on. It's still dropping frames. Let's try 360p. If that's an option. Yep, 360p. Now I'm pretty sure because this is running this is 60 FPS video. For 30 FPS video, you just go to the next step up. Alright, okay, let's see here. Let's let it load. Please don't drop frames. It's dropping. Oh no, it stopped. So 360p video is where you're looking at here. 360p. And it occasionally will drop 1 frame or 2. Yeah, that's not too bad. Dropped like 5% of the frames. Okay, there you go. It's got itself together now. Yeah, it's dropping around 5% of the frames, but this is definitely usable. Like, I wouldn't mind watching it in 360p. Actually, no, I would mind, but I wouldn't mind the lag. But still, though, this is not good. 360p video, that is horrible. Let's go ahead and see how long it takes. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's actually pretty quick. It's pretty quick to open a tab. Why it opened twice, but yeah, as you can see there, that's almost instant. Let's see how long it takes to open the YouTube video here. I'm gonna have to blur this out again. Shoot. 1, actually 5, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, 23, 24. So right about 25 seconds. Okay, that's horrible. That's really bad. I mean, the Pavilion, it was like tough to give it a pass for 10 seconds, but this is bad. 25 seconds. Like, come on. Yeah, this is oh shoot, why would I do that? I have to blur it out. Okay. But yeah, this is this is not good. I honestly this laptop is getting pretty old. It's near its retirement here. It's chugging along with Windows Tiny 11 with Firefox. I mean, what did you expect? It's got only 4 gigs of RAM and a dual-core Athlon, from the Jurassic period. But yeah, anyways, guys, see you in the next video, okay? Make sure to subscribe to both my channels. And, yeah, see you in the next video, I guess. Subscribe!